Assalamu alaikum. I am Muhammad Jahangir Alam, lecturer in physics from Milestone College. I welcome you all in my online class. First of all, thanks to Almighty that He has given me the ability to take this class. Dear student, I hope all of we are still okay and carrying on our regular activities in this worldwide hot situation of COVID-19. So, my heartiest gratitude to Almighty again. In this situation, the most important thing we need is our awareness and proper knowledge about the coronavirus. And I believe only the awareness can save us from this worldwide panic. Already it is known to us that what are the precautions, what are the social etiquettes need to be followed. We know we have to wash our hand frequently, we have to use mask when we go out in emergency, we have to be disciplined in our regular life, like our food habit, our regular exercise, which can enrich our immune system. Here I also believe all of you are showing your best respect to these rules and regulation. Dear students, today we will discuss an important topic from our refraction chapter, and which is vastly involved to our daily life. And many of you already have got what is our today's topic. Our today's topic is defects of vision. To realize this, first I would like to share a special characteristics of our eye lens. Our eye lens have a special characteristics. It can change its shape or focal length according to our requirement. Using this lens, we can see or we can focus on the object at long distance and object at short distance. According to our requirement, it can change its focus length. Right? That's when we know some muscle, that is some ciliary muscle, are connected with our eye lens, which can help to change the shape of our eye lens. If we draw and figure, suppose this indicates the lens of our eye, some ciliary muscle are connected with our eye lens. When the ciliary muscle create an stress, then the shape of the eye lens become thin and its focal length increases. But when the lens become relaxed, then the shape of the lens become thick and its focal length become shorter. That is, power of the lens increases. Right? So many of you are using glass or spectacles to see this video. So now we are going to discuss what type of defects are facing in our, or what type of defects of vision we are facing. Today we will discuss mainly two types of defects of our eyes. Among the two main problem, first problem of our sightness is myopia or nearsightedness. So first we have to realize but what type of problem is called myopia or nearsightedness. Dear student, the problem of sightness for which a person can see the object at short distance but he cannot see the object at long distance. This type of problem is known as myopia or nearsightedness. Right? If we describe the phenomena using this figure, suppose this is our eyeball and this portion indicates our eye lens. When light come from object placed at nearer point, and after the refraction in our eye lens, the refracted ray will meet at the retina of our eye. So it creates a clear image of the object placed at that point, and the signal is sent to our brain and we can feel or get information about the object. But when the light comes from a longer distance, this parallel ray of light indicates the rays are coming from a long distance. After the refraction in our eyes, the refracted ray meet inside the eyeball, that is in front of the retina. So a clear image is not created in our brain, right? That's when first we have learned what is myopia. Now we have to know what is the reason. First, now we have to know what is the reasons of myopia. For different reason it may occur. Two main reasons are, already I think many of you have already realized what may be the reasons. If the power of the focal length increases, if the power of the lens increases or focal length of the lens decreases, and second one, if the shape of the eyeball increases or radius of the eyeball increases, then this type of problem may appear. The first reason is if the power of eye length increases, and second main reason is that if the radius of eyeball increases, right? This is the two main reason, and we have to know the reasons. It's important for creative and MCQ. So now we have to know how can we remove this problem, or what is the remedy of this type of problem. That's when, if we see this figure, first we have to realize what is the reason, then we have to try to solve this problem. The main reason is if the power of the lens increases. If the power of the lens increases, then this type of problem appear. Now we have to take a suitable attempt so that we can balance the power of our eye lens. Now we will discuss remedy for this type of problem. We have to place a lens of opposite nature of our eye lens. Since the power of the lens increases and as a result this type of problem appear, so we have to balance the power by reducing its power. If we place an concave lens in front of our eye lens, and when light rays come from the long distance, it lies almost parallel, and after the refraction in the concave lens, the rays become slightly diverging, which incident in the eye lens, and after the refraction the refracted ray meet in the retina, and in this case the image of the object placed at the long distance is created in that point, and the image will be virtual, that is a virtual image is created in this point, right? So we can write that remedy. What is the remedy? We have to use a concave lens of suitable focal length prescribed by the specialist, right? The student, I hope you got what is called myopia, what is the reason of myopia and precaution of myopia. Okay, now we are going to discuss about our second problem, that is about hypermetropia or farsightedness. Okay, our second type of problem of vision is hypermetropia or farsightedness. Student, first we have to know what type of problem is called hypermetropia or what is called hypermetropia. The problem of sight for which a person can see the object of long distance but he cannot see the object of short distance is known as hypermetropia. If we describe the phenomena using the figure, suppose this is our eyeball and eye lens. Two rays are coming from long distance. Parallel ray means the rays are coming from long distance. After the refraction in our eye lens, the refracted ray meet in the retina of our eye. As a result, a clear image is created and we can see or we can get the information about the object placed at the long distance. But when a object is placed at near point or two rays are coming from a near point, after the refraction in our eye lens, the rays meet outside of the eyeball, that means behind the retina. Obviously, in that case, a clear image will not be created. Okay. Now, we can discuss what is the reason, what is the main reason of this type of problem. Dear student, if we have a look in our figure, from the first figure we can see that when the light come from long distance, the lens can't meet the refracted ray in a retina, but when they come from short distance, the lens fail to meet them in retina. That is, we can say that power of the lens decreases. Power of our eye lens decreases. This is one of the reason. And second reason, it means that if the size of the eyeball becomes shorter or radius of the eyeball become decreases, for this type of problem hypermetropia or farsightedness can be appear. So we can write that the reasons for this type of problem is if the power of eye lens decreases. And probable second reason is that if the radius of the eyeball decreases. That's it. This is the two main reason of this type of problem. Now we are going to discuss about the remedy of this type of problem. Right. So we have to realize what is the reason of this type of problem, and according to this we have to take an appropriate step. First we have to realize what is the reason. The main reason is power of our ions become decreases. So we have to take a suitable step so that we can balance the power of our islands. For this purpose we have to place a convex lens in front of our islands, that is a lens of same nature, so it can assist the islands. Now the focal length of the lens should be suitable, prescribed by the specialist. When we place this type of lens in front of our eye, and when light come from shorter distance like this type of point, and light enter in the convex lens which is placed outside of our eye lens, and after the refraction in the first lens, the light become almost parallel. Like this, and after the refraction in our eye lens, they meet at the retina of our eye. So in this case a virtual image is formed of the object placed at this point, will be created at far point with the help of this lens. So we can write the remedy of this type of problem. We have to use a convex lens of suitable focal length by the specialist. Right, dear student, in our today's class we have learned what is defect of vision, types of defect of vision, and reason of defect of vision and their remedies. Okay, I hope all of you have got it, but if you have any confusion or query, you can call us or you can write your question in our group, then I will try to make it easy. So my dear student, thank you very much being with me in my class. May Allah bless all of you. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.